So today is the 4th, right? August 4th. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We had a great day yesterday. Our team, mob squad. All right, most of us hit. I think we had like 9 sales total between just on our team. All right, so good job. We need to be at 10 plus a day. All right. Once we get the sprinter van, we're gonna add some more people. Is it going? Yeah. Once we get, now pay attention. Okay, you're supposed to pay attention. Don't fuck all that. If it's going, leave it. I need everybody to get their teams to doing 10, 11, 20 a day. You know, like my goal is to get us up to 20 a day. You know, and then once we get in the sprinter van, we're gonna put more people, and we're gonna kick ass. You know, we're gonna fucking smash. You know, sorry for the beeping noise. I hope you can hear me. I'm gonna try to speak loud because the inventory room. So I got somebody coming over to open it up, and that's the fucking smoke detector. So 4:20 a.m. is the movement. All right, it started today. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. I'm gonna get up at 4:20 a.m. and I'm gonna beat everybody to the punch. All right, and then from there I'll probably go to 4 to 3:30 a.m. Whatever. I want to be doing business on the East Coast really bad, so I know I got to get up. I know when those guys start calling in, the office, let's say the office over there opens at 8:30, that's 5:30 over here. So I already got to be up. As the owner, I got to be up, and I got to already be conducting things and making sure that people are on the board by freaking noon. That's going to be our new motto, noon. Before you know it, we should be done by noon. I really feel like really soon, starting now, we're going to start knocking, right, by 9. We're going to start moving these meetings up to 7 a.m., all right, starting next week. I'm going to tell you why. There's no stress. The only way to get rid of the stress is to be ahead. You're ahead of the traffic, right? You can go anywhere. If you're on the freeway by 5 a.m., there's nobody on the freeway. I don't give a fuck where you're coming from. So you want to be ahead. And if you don't have to drive far and you live close, you can go to this. You can meet me there at 4:20 a.m. Go do what you got to do. Get in, you know, enjoy the beach, get in shape, whatever it is you want to do. Go for a walk, a bike ride, go surfing, go snorkeling, go paddle boarding. I mean, do what you want. We'll be here by 7 a.m. We'll be out knocking by 9 a.m. And guess what? We'll be done by like noon. I want to get this team, I want to start picking people up by noon. Not every single day. There's going to be days where we go full day when people are doing 3 or 4 a day. But on those days where we want to hurry up and get the hell out, we got shit to do. You know, like we want to go enjoy our day. We want to go to a game or we want to go hang out with family or something. We could be done by noon. That means everybody's back at home by 2 o'clock. So if you're back at home and you already made $1,000 and you already hired, I mean, you can do whatever you want from there. You can either keep working, you can come back to the office and do interviews. I mean, I'm gonna revolutionize this shit. The way I look at it is the earlier, the better. The more time out in the field, the better. I like how it felt to go out there early yesterday to drop people off and people are on board before noon. And I also like the fact that the installers can get started early on same days, which means they can do more installs throughout the day. So it just makes sense. You know, it makes sense all the way around. In the military, you know, we're already eating breakfast by 6 a.m. That means we already worked out, you know, at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, we're done. You know, we had a formation at 4:30. We worked out until 5:30, a whole hour. By the time you get back showered, you're in the fucking chow hall at 6 a.m. By the time you're done eating, it's 6:20, 6:15 or whatever, 6:30 even. Then you have another formation like 6:30. I mean, you're wide awake. You've already worked out 8. You know, you already have your day plan. You got the head start on everybody. Like this whole 9 to 5 bullshit, fuck that. This whole let's meet at 10, 11. Like, I'd rather be done early, all right? And let's get done early, go to bed early. I mean, everything early, just ahead. Let's get ahead right now, guys. So I have written down high energy. This is going to give you more energy. So if you have the head start and you're already warmed up, like I'll be, shit, already got about, let's see. I've been up for almost 5 hours already. So I'm already like, I don't need coffee. I don't need nothing. I already got going. I already ate. I've done everything. I've done a lot of things already. So I already thought about my meeting. I thought about my day, my goals. Like everything's crystal clear. I'm not working for behind where I'm like, man, what should I do? Where do I want to go? What's my goals? Like I've already talked to Safe Home this morning. I've already got the hotel set up for Connecticut next week. Like I did all that shit, everything. I did a bunch of shit already. Planned. I'm way ahead. Any other person that's running a sales organization is behind me. I'm way ahead of them. So why? High energy. Like, I'm excited. I can't wait to get there. I already got it all planned out right here. $555 a week, 2 beds, brand new fucking Super 8, nice clean rooms. It's right there. It's a mile away from the main office. You know what I'm saying? A mile away. Like, we're gonna meet every day. Get ready to get up early, because if we meet there at 7 a.m., guess what time your body's on? 4 a.m. So, I mean, that means we got to get to bed early. You know what I mean? That's the key. And I guarantee you, if you get up early, you will be exhausted by the time you get home. You're going to want to go to bed at 8 o'clock. And you're not going to want to sit there and watch TV and fucking waste your time. Like, get off the internet. Get off the TV. Get off of the fucking social media bullshit. And, like, get your life together, man. Fuck what everybody else is doing. Nobody else is going to fucking make your dream come true. Nobody else is going to buy that car for you. Nobody else is going to get your fucking house for you, your apartment. Nobody else is going to get that big savings account. Nobody's going to pay your bills. So you have to be accountable right now as an individual, and you have to get your ass up and get going. Bring the high energy, okay, and get a head start. Just like a race, all right? If you know you're not faster, you're not better, more talented than somebody, what do you got to do? You got to get a head start. So it's all about getting up and getting the head start. I'm not a morning person. Well, then you're not gonna be successful. Guys are gonna beat you to the punch. I'm revolutionizing this shit. People are gonna see what we're doing, and they're gonna want to know why we're number one, and they're gonna find out we get up early. So guess what they're gonna start doing? Copying, getting up early. Nobody was knocking mobile home parks before I was. Nobody was selling seniors before me. Guess what everybody does now? Same shit. They copied everything that I did, and now they're late. Now we're gonna be doing this. We're the trendsetters. We're not followers. We're leading. So here's the 7 P's. Throw the customer off of what's really going on. All right. Yesterday I had some time to go out and knock, so I went out real quick. I was like, you know what? Let me get a deal real quick. Dropped Xavier off last. Went out, knocked the door, got a deal. She did not want it. She's been hit a million times. I got in, got her good. And then once I got in, once she figured I was on lunch, she's like, no, you guys been here a million times. I don't want it. I threw her off. So I wrote down the 7 P's. I talked about this. Her pets. I talked about her parked cars. So let me go over the 7 P's. I just made this shit up this morning. Pets, pictures, plants, parked cars, property, pretty features, and planets. All right, so I'll go over each one real quick, and then we'll be done with the meeting. So pets. Throw them off. Talk about their pets. With her, she had one dog, and I kept telling her about the smoke detector that's connected to the monitoring station that will dispatch the fire department 24 hours a day. Speaking of smoke detectors, fucking thing just keeps going, beep, beep, beep. It's driving me crazy, but I gotta focus and do a meeting anyways, right? So, anyways, I kept talking about her that, and she had a little goldfish. All right, goldfish name was Winnie. All she kept saying is, "Oh, Winnie, it's 2 years old." Blah blah blah. I just kept going on. I actually went so far because I knew she didn't want it. I just kept getting her mind off of what was going on, which was, a monthly monitoring fee and a contract. So I had Marvea. Marvea was the one running the credit for me. I asked Marvea to send a picture of our fish tank. It's all about finding common ground. If you find common ground, something that you guys can both relate to, they're gonna like you. And if they like you, they're gonna buy from you, right? They'll buy anything from you if somebody likes you. You gotta get them to love you. She knew what I was doing. She already knew what we were. She's already been hit us a bunch of times. She already knew exactly what we were doing. She did not want it. She's been, she's already told 5 or 6 guys no, but I didn't talk about the alarm. Okay, so here's the picture I want to show you guys that I asked Marvea to send of the fish tank. See that? So that's our fish tank, right, with the koi fish. And I was asking her, "Can I have your fish?" She loved that. I knew she loved it. I knew she was gonna say no, but I even asked her. I was like, "Can I have the fish?" She's like, "No, you can't have my fish." I go, "I want to make it a part of our office's fish. I want to make that. It's all by itself. It's lonely. You should have friends." I got her talking about her fish. She started laughing. She goes, "Well, maybe one day." And I said, "Well, can I be in the will? If something ever, God forbid, something happens, can you put me in the will for Winnie?" "Okay, I will." I got her mind, right, off of thinking about what? Me trying to sell her something. If you can get their mind off of that, you know, chances are, I'm not saying it's guaranteed you're going to sell them anything, but chances are, right, they're not really thinking. So what you're doing is the whole time I'm doing this, I'm getting information. So I'm not just talking to her about her fish and her dog. I'm saying, oh, wow, how old's your dog? Go ahead. How old's your dog, ma'am?
2 years old.
2? Oh, okay. How long you lived in this county?
About 20 years.
Oh, okay. What's that goldfish's name right there? Winnie, right?
Winnie.
Oh, okay. How old's Winnie?
Oh, he's about a year.
That's a nice goldfish. I mean, I've never even seen a goldfish like that. That's a really nice one. Have you ever signed up for a county-wide program?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Is anyone in your home over 65 or 55?
I am.
Okay. Now, I'm reading her and I'm watching her and I'm making sure, okay, I haven't lost her yet. And I can tell when her body language starts, no, I don't want this. You guys been here before. Go ahead, start with that one. I don't want it. You guys been here before. I know what you're doing. Go, say it. Come on.
What do you want to know that for?
Oh, never mind. What was that?
What do you want to know that for?
No what?
We've not been here.
No, you're supposed to say, I don't want this. Come on, pay attention.
I don't want it.
Say, you guys been here before.
You've been here before.
All right. So once you see that resistance, right? If you see any sign of resistance, what do we got to do right here? Throw the customer off of what's really going on. So we got to take that, because their state of mind right now, okay, they're in the state of like, fuck you, I don't want it. They're building a wall. They're going like this. Get out of here, I don't want it. All right? They're stacking the bricks really quick. They're building this huge wall, this strong wall, okay, of defense. They don't want it. When I see them start laying even one brick, boom, you got to pounce on it. You only got a second. Don't let them lay another brick and another brick. Okay, so you got to be able to spot this. That's why you got to have high energy. You got to have energy to sell. You can't be in there just, oh, I hope I get one. You know, like, it's got to be intense. You got to be ready. You're leading the conversation, not them. You know, I don't feel sorry for salesmen that can't sell. I know what they're doing. They're being lazy. If a salesman's not selling, if he's not closing, he's fucking being lazy. He's not standing up. He's not going to the door. He's not moving around. He's not talking about the dog. He wants to keep it as simple as he can. Oh, I just want to talk about the alarm. Well, then you're not going to sell nothing. I'm giving you tip after tip after tip every single day what to do. I don't feel sorry for you. You don't get up early, you're not going to have the energy. You want to sleep in as long as possible, I don't feel sorry for you. You're probably not going to get no deal today. You got to get up. You got to start fucking going to work. You know, you got to start getting that mind running. So it's already at full speed at, you know, you have a 7 o'clock meeting. You've already been up for 3 hours. You're not fucking coming in at 8 o'clock, an hour late. You barely got up at 7. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between a man or a woman that's up at 4 getting ready for a 7 o'clock meeting, or even 3, versus a guy that has a 7 o'clock meeting. He's barely getting up at, 7, and he's coming in an hour late. He's coming in 45 minutes late. Huge difference. One has good habits, the other one has bad habits. Habits, you're a creature of your habits. All right? All your results, every result that you have in life to this point and for the future is going to be based off your habits. So if you have bad habits, you're going to have bad results. You're never going to get nowhere. You got good habits, great habits. Good habits, get good results. Great habits, get great results. That's simple. No fucking luck in this shit. Stop thinking there's luck in this. You're around the wrong person. You want to think all this luck shit and then go hang around with your buddies that ain't got shit, okay, that dream all day and talk about luck all day. Get the fuck away from me, because I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you, there's no luck in this. I haven't had any fucking luck. You want to know why I have this bad attitude sometimes? Because I had to work for everything. I didn't get nothing handed to me. And I see people around in this business, and they just, it's like they got their hands out. They want everything handed. So it's like, get off your ass and go get it. You know? Use this today. Use this today, you're going to fucking sell. All right? I also talk about, I'll go over each one. Pets, right? So we talked about pets. Common ground. Like, people love their pets. Tell them how beautiful their dog is. Even if it's an ugly-ass fucking dog. Tell them how, wow, I've never seen a dog that well behaved. Like, give them some compliments. Then they start talking. They get involved. Their energy starts going up. They start getting positive with you. They go from a negative, right? They go from having this big wall of defense up, they don't want to buy nothing, to they'll take the wall down themselves. If you do it right, they fucking put it all down. They start telling you how, man, my dog's always been there for me. If it wasn't for my dog, I don't know where I would be. One time I fell down and my dog was actually the one, felt like I was going to die there, and my dog started licking you're going to get deep into a story, and that's going to be that little window of opportunity we always talk about. That's the fucking window of opportunity. But some of you guys are, you don't know how to talk to people. Learn how to talk to these people. Pictures on the wall. Look at the pictures on. Tell them, wow, that's a beautiful painting. Where did you get that? Wow, who's that? Is that your kids? Who's that? Is that your mom and dad? You see these old black and white pictures from like the fucking 1800s? Talk about it. Go up there. I mean, they have it on the wall because they're proud of it. People don't put stuff on the wall because they want to hide something. They put it on the wall because they want to show it off. People have, all kinds of shit on the wall. They have trophies. They got awards. Talk about it. Oh, wow. I didn't know you were a bowler. Oh, yeah, I could have been a pro. I met Mr. 900. I met a guy that bowled fucking 300s in a row, like 6 times he's done it. This guy's like a famous bowler. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I wasn't even part of the pitch. I was really impressed. I sold him. All I kept talking about was like, wow, man, I kept taking pictures with him and the post. I mean, I went all out. Taking pictures. Man, this guy was so fucking happy. This guy had a big old smile from ear to ear. And all I kept thinking in my head was like, why is he living in a single wide trailer, This guy's famous. He's like, and he told me, he goes, back in the 70s, pro bowlers didn't make shit. He goes, if I was playing nowadays, I'd be a multimillionaire. He goes, I was the best ever. Nobody's ever done the stuff that I've done. And he was bowling that 900 in tournaments, not just at the fucking on the weekend with a bunch of buddies. It was actually in tournaments. So, I mean, talk about stuff you see. The pictures on the wall. Plants. Ask them, what kind of plant is that? Get them going. If you see somebody has a bunch of plants in their house, talk about the plants. Obviously, they like plants. So if somebody's talking about something that they're passionate about and that they like, right? Is that taking the conversation positive or negative, Eric?
Positive.
Exactly. We want to fucking lift these people up off the ground and like take them to, another planet, man. Like we want their head in the fucking skies, man. We want them floating on a cloud. We don't want them with the wall up. They don't want to talk to you, pissed off. I told you no. Like, okay, take that negative attitude that they have and let's flip it around by talking about stuff that they want to talk about, stuff that they like. It's the oldest trick in the book, man. Plants. All right, next one. Parked cars. All right, what I mean by that is, hey, if they got a cool-looking car, even if it's not a cool-looking car, I don't give a fuck what kind of car it is. Tell them it's a nice vehicle they got parked out there. It could be a 1988 Dodge Ram. Oh, man, that's a nice truck. That's a classic, man. Keep that. Now they're looking at you like, what? Keep it? That's a piece of shit. No, man. Those 80 Dodge Rams, there's a big market out for those. There's a lot of people that want those. Because they don't make trucks like that anymore. They made them better back then. And then what do they start thinking? What do they start saying? Oh, yeah. Let's go outside. Go look at the fucking car. Bring this with you, though. Look it. You got to do both at the same time. So you take your little thing with you, okay? You go outside, you start knocking, can I see how many miles you got on it? Oh, man, this thing's got 50,000 original miles. And then you start telling, oh, man, this thing's like a brand new truck. It could be all beat up in an accident. Tell them, well, if it's all fucking dented up, tell them that's what a truck's supposed to look like. I don't know why these people don't use trucks like they're supposed to. Find anything and just go with it. And then when you're telling the guy, hey, so is this the original paint job of the truck?
Nope.
Oh, you repainted it?
Yep.
I was about to say, because, it looks brand new, man. And you said this is an 88? Oh, wow. So how many pets do you have in your home?
I got 2.
All right. See, people will answer questions, right, when you get their guard down. Is it easier to knock somebody out, Xavier, if their guard's up and they're blocking you? Or is it easier if their hands are behind their back and you got a free shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing. We're tying their hands behind their back. They have no idea what we're doing. It's a strategy. There's a strategy in sales, you guys. I always tell you guys, yes, right? Get them to say yes. But also, if you see resistance, like I said, always remember, oh man, I see a little resistance right now. They're building a wall. They're putting bricks up and they're putting them up quick. And sometimes the husband or the daughter or the son comes in. What do? They help them build that wall. Is it easier to put up a wall with 2 people or 1 people or 3 people, right? It's easier with the more people. So you got 3 people helping them out. They're fucking laying bricks quick. Before you know it, you're done. You're over there, saying some lame-ass line or something. Like, you need to understand and spot it right away. Okay? Parked cars, plants. What else? Property. I wrote down their garage, their back house, right? They might live in a bad area. So talk about the area that their property. Talk about, things that you see. They might have, when you walk in, they might have a lot of valuable stuff. Brand new TVs, brand new computers, brand new iPads laying around. Tell them, look at man, you got a lot of nice stuff on your property. For $1 a day, it's worth it, man, to protect all this. Talk about them. Tell them how nice their property is. Even if it's a piece of shit, tell them how they got a great deal on it. I mean, anything. Find something. It could be the worst house on the block. But tell them how, man, you got the best shade here, man. Nobody else has shade trees like you. They might have a big fucking huge driveway. Man, you got the biggest driveway on the block. Like, notice things. Don't walk around with your fucking eyes closed and your brain off. Turn everything on, all your senses on, and go around that place like you own it and like you're ready to attack and like zone around and just look and say, all right, I got this street down. I know exactly what this people are all about. I know I've got information already. Like, I'm going to get 5 deals on this fucking street. That's how you attack streets. You don't walk around negative. You don't walk around with your head down. Like, think about what's really going on and use everything to your advantage. And you'll find out that if you could go out there like that with a strategy and you're actually using things to your advantage, you're going to win. Right? There's like a, here, yeah, try to find out what that thing's beeping. There's actually, I think it's, I don't know if it's Kempo Karate or Jiu-Jitsu, where one of those, they specialize in fighting bigger guys. Basically, you're using the guy's weight. If a guy's bigger than you, against them, and you're just whipping them. You know what I mean? Big old guys. You learn how to use angles. You learn how to use certain things, so that way, it's actually an advantage. You want to fight a bigger guy because you specialize in using their weight against themselves, right? So that's what we're doing. Like, bring it on. Bring anything on. Like, I specialize. This is like damn martial arts to me. This is an art. So I'm using everything. Pretty features next. All right. Tell them they got pretty hair. All right. Tell them they got pretty nails. They want to hear that. Tell them they're pretty. If you see a picture of them back in 40 years ago, and they were good looking, tell them, wow, you're really man. You look the same. I mean, yeah. Obviously, it's 40 years later, but damn, I mean, you age very well. I hope I age well. I mean, I tell them this kind of stuff. I get them going. And then, what do? Go back to this. So, are you on Social Security? Right? So we're taking them here, we're taking them there, we're taking them here, we're taking them there. Yesterday, I didn't even let this lady think about the answers. I knew what she was doing. She already had the wall. Trust me, she had the wall up. As soon as she knew what I was doing, the wall was already, she didn't have to build the wall. She already built like 5 of them before. So it was up instantly. She did not want it, but I just kept going. And she kept going, is everybody in your company as good as you? That's what she told me. She goes, wow, you're good. Is everybody else as good as you? That's all she kept saying. And I was like, huh? Are you a veteran? I love asking old ladies, are they veterans? Knowing damn well they weren't in no fucking war. But why not? Throw them off. They're like, huh? I'm a veteran. No, I'm not no veteran. My husband was. Oh, okay. Well, that's why we're here. Pull out the brochure. Okay? I don't care if you got a black and white one like this. And show them the VA and say, well, that's why we're here. Right? We're not working in freaking Beverly Hills where they're going to want a nice fucking magazine. They wanted a nice brochure and this and that. You know what's going to happen? They ain't buying off of us anyways. They're going to think about it, and they're going to go with some company like ADT that has a commercial on TV every month. All right? So, understand, use these 7 Ps here. And the last one I got is, for pretty eyes. Why do you have some pretty eyes? Whatever. Anything. Last one is planets. I don't even know why I wrote that, but talk about the damn planets, right? I put aliens. Talk about aliens. Hey, do you think there's life forms on any other planets? So how do you think this planet's doing? If they're born in 1940, 1930s, 1920s, right? Ask them, so how was the planet back then? They'll tell you. Oh, things were a lot, I think things were better. Or they'll say, some of them say it was worse. Some of them say, oh man, I was there for the Great Depression. I was there during the nuclear Russia bomb scare, whatever the hell that's called. I mean, they've been through a lot. They've been through the Vietnam War, World War II, some of them. That was a bad time. JFK got assassinated. I mean, a lot of bad things going on back then, right? A lot of racism going on. It was bad. Segregation. People say it's bad now. I don't know. You can see it's always, pretty been bad. It's good and bad. It's how you look at it. So, get their mind off of what's going on and talk about something. Stop talking about the alarm. If you see, when you talk, every time you mention the alarm or the monitoring, you see them start building that wall. Why the fuck would you keep talking about it? You guys are sitting there you're gonna talk them into oh, I'm gonna talk them into buying it. You'll see. That's not how it works. Once they already build the wall, it's done. What you got to do is you got to learn how to get them to take that wall down. Let's break the wall down. How do you break the wall down? Get them to start conversating with you about something that they like to talk about. All right? You see Dodger stuff everywhere, Angel stuff everywhere, or Lakers or Chargers, whatever. Start talking about that stuff. Hey, when's the last time you went to a Dodger game? Hey, when's the last time you went to a Dodger game, sir?
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you ain't missed nothing. You know, they haven't won since '88. I mean, this year I think they got a chance. What do you think?
Yeah,
they look good, huh?
Good, yeah.
All right, cool. So, was anyone your home over 55?
Yeah, that's me.
Who's your favorite player on the Dodgers?
Jackie Robinson.
Really? Jackie Robinson? Yeah, he's a legend.
Oh yeah.
He's a legend. So you're from Brooklyn, or are you from LA, or where?
No, I'm from LA.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I know he played in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
See, get him to start saying yes now. If you know he played for Brooklyn, say he played for Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
See, now he's got his head nodding. Guess where his energy's going now? In the right direction. You know, let's not talk about selling alarms right now. Let's wait for the right timing. One of my favorite MMA fighter, because I haven't really watched it too much. I like Spider Silva, only because I was on the plane with him. But Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was a fighter that would just wait for that moment. He'd have his right. He was a righty. He was a knockout artist, and he wasn't the best, grappler. Big, he wasn't quick, or it wasn't even that exciting of a fighter. He wasn't a kicker or nothing. Doing 360s or nothing. But he would just sit there and wait, and he would just wait for that opportunity, and he would wait for you to make a mistake. He'd wait for his opponent to make that mistake, and then, boom! He'd just wait for that little window of opportunity, and boom, done. That's all he needed. He knew, all he needed was one good punch, and he's going to win the fight. So, that's how I look at sales. I'm going to keep going, talking, get the conversation going. I'm going to wait for that last, whenever it is. I'm going to keep going, wait for that window of opportunity. I'm going to read that customer, and then, boom, I'm going in for the knockout. All right, guys, so just make sure you guys use that today. Let's have a great day, everybody. Our team, let's fucking kill it today, tomorrow. All right, we're gonna be heading to Connecticut as soon as the sprinter gets here, Monday or Tuesday. And for anybody that wants to meet us out there on the East Coast, I'm thinking about getting an apartment probably in New York City somewhere, Queens or Brooklyn or somewhere around there. Not in Manhattan. You're not gonna sell over there, but somewhere outside, and I'm gonna be out there for a while selling. It's just like selling. It looks just like South Central LA, East LA and all that. So let's have a great day, everybody, and let's get into our goals. So you can shut it off. Thank you.